Welcome back, folks. It is a terrific Thursday. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast right now as we take a look outside at America's Mattress Live Tower Cam. It's dark outside, obviously, but it's actually looking quite a lot darker than what we're used to this time of morning because we've got quite the overcast skies right now, and you're waking up with some wet roads and even maybe a wet backyard. We'll take a look right now at those weather headlines. We're expecting increasing temperatures throughout the weekend. So right now, it's actually our coolest day of the week. Friday, a little bit of an increase. Saturday, a little bit of an increase. And even the end of the weekend and into the early work week, by Wednesday, we're going to be 5 to 10 degrees above that seasonal average. So just expect some cooler temperatures today, but warmer ones are around the corner. We're also expecting rain and snow in most of those mountain areas. Those storms from last night have kind of moved on, have moved further east. But in that early work week, even though those temperatures are getting warmer, there's still more rain around the corner. And that's just from a low pressure system that's moving on through. We'll notice this winter weather advisory is hanging out with us at least until tomorrow. We do have an aerial flood warning at least until 6 p.m. on Saturday in Mesa County and in Montrose County, an aerial flood advisory also until Saturday in those p.m. hours. We'll take a look at those rainfall totals for the last 24 hours. Grand Junction, actually on my way to work, had some wet roads, even some wet grass, but not enough to kind of count for any accumulation. Montrose, just about 1/4 of an inch. Aspen, just shy of 1/10 of an inch. However, some of those areas further east, even east of Aspen, could be feeling even more rain accumulation and maybe even some possible snow. We'll take a look nationally. This is that low pressure system I was chatting about. It's pushing all of that action on out. There's still some snow action over the San Juans, and this low pressure system is going to start moving on in quite quickly. We'll take a look a little bit closer as we get throughout today. We'll notice those heavy mountain storms moving closer to the front range, leaving us with some pretty clear skies even as we get into the evening hours as that storm heads across the plains. And that snow potential, folks, this is all the way through that Friday p.m. hours over the San Juans, closer to that Four Corners region, Gunnison, Aspen, a little bit of action happening, but we'll notice 25 inches plus. Well, could be happening a little bit closer to the front range. So definitely a little bit on that, well, more dangerous road side. And even yesterday, lots of hail, lots of rain coming down on that front range as well. 53 degrees is what it's feeling like in Grand Junction, 41 in Montrose. Wind speeds pretty mild, really nothing more than 10, 15 miles an hour. It is feeling pretty mild, and it's going to stay like that throughout the weekend mostly. Our almanac will show us that high today 65 instead of our typical 75, that low end 50 instead of our typical 46. And that dog walking forecast, folks, Guinness Peaches and Corona are sticking around with me today. 9 a.m. 53 degrees, noon 59, 3 p.m. 62. So not much of an increase as we get throughout today either. Pollen forecast, trees on that high end, grasses, weeds, mold on that low end of things. And tonight, folks, 49 in Grand Junction, 41 in Montrose. So on that cooler side of things compared to what we're feeling right now. We'll take a look at that extended forecast, though, because quite the increase into tomorrow and even all the way to Sunday, back up in those 70s and maybe even those 80s come to the middle of the work week. Montrose has that same kind of trend. So today, coolest day, unsettled weather, then warmer weather on the way, but the early work week bringing warmer temperatures, but still some more rain.